Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the real one, always 100. Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you with an NBA main slate video. I know it's probably the last thing you want to hear right now, but I told you guys last night, play light, and it's going to be an ugly week, right? Because so many teams have this positions locked up. And I'm going to explain to you guys like I did in my MLB video since that don't get as much traffic. I want to apologize in advance. I do stutter a lot. I've been doing this for over a year, and every time I film for you guys, it's like the first time. Like I get so freaking nervous, and I just wanted to say I apologize. I'm just nervous. Um, so yeah, just want to get that out there. Let y'all know I ain't tripping. It's like I can do this a million more times and I'll still be nervous. But anyway, hopefully you guys cashed. I came very close, but couldn't get it done. It was a crazy day. We got people like, who was it? Aiton said he was out and then he was in. He showed up to that bubble looking like a kid late for school, right? Came in, running in, got on the bike, and finally got in there. This right here pretty much sums up today's slate. Um, but actually, I got this picture. This is actually my baby's mama. All right, so this is one of her better pictures, but I just thought it reminded me of today's slate of how it went. So, yeah. All right, there's plenty more pictures of her too. The only thing that saved my ass was, of course, MLB, right? You guys know there ain't no one better at MLB than me on YouTube as far as providers go. So let's break down the winnings real quick. Got a 209 here. That's one of the highest scores I've ever got, even with a shit pitcher. Got a 182 here. And then another 200. I got a 214 on the Express slate. Came in 29th. And then this one on DraftKings came in the top 20, almost top 10. Not too bad. So MLB saved my ass today. To put it just to put it lightly, main slate cashed. Um, Next to Skywalker DFS, that night line saved my life. He look at that. Turned 55 into 120. That's what it's all about, brother. NBC. That's what we're all about at the club, man. Bagwell. Came in 12th. Nice, dude. Nice. But yeah, we're gonna get into it, guys. Do you want lineups? If you're tired of this, because I got nothing but time for you guys. You're part of the club. I got you. Because if you the way the NBA is going this week, if you're not next to your phone, if you're at work, you can't get to your phone, you probably shouldn't play, to be honest with you, because it's going to be that crazy. It's pretty much a preseason right now. But don't worry, guys. I got it. I got you covered. I'll give you the best possible scenarios and we'll go through this slate. But www.dfsclub.com, guys, where you can come get your lineups. You got three providers in one. DFS Space, myself. You got the DFS Whispers. You get every single sport. We're going to play some KBO tonight, too, just to top off the MLB glory, right? KBO, MLB, NFL, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, and also NBA. Click the Join Now button. Click my logo. And here are your plans again. Welcome all new members, man. I'm so happy to see some of you back, some of you new people. Welcome to the family. Some of you old school that left, that had to leave, which I don't blame you for the pandemic and came back. Welcome home. Welcome home. We're getting back. We're getting back to where we were before the pandemic. So come join the winning family, guys. Again, we are the cheapest in the industry. Right now, this gold plan is just fire. A lot of people are getting it, taking advantage of that 6 months free. Buy 6 months, get 6 months for free. Even the monthlies, no one else can touch it, guys. www.dfsclub.com. You get bankroll management. You got spaces in there. DFS space with that NBA fire. I'm in there with the NBA, MLB, NHL. We're talking about doing some tennis tonight too. Cheat sheets. I tell you, best game stacks. Just trying to get you to be a better DFS player. Like for instance, with the info, let's go to the Hall of Fame, right? Because we have what we like to brag about our lineup, so we made a Hall of Famer in the DFS club. So SAP, takedown, with a 241 won $100. So people make their own lineups too, guys, but we just bounce ideas off of each other. So come get this, guys. www.dfsclub.com. All right, so should be an interesting slate. So we're going to target teams that have something to play for. One, and two, teams that have players that just want to play, like Dallas. I think Dallas still runs their starters, but we'll see. Just be close to your phones tomorrow. You're at the club, just be close to the Discord. And yeah, so let's get into it. Let's go to the position optimizer. Tonight we're going to stop at point guard. All right. Luka Doncic, if he plays at 10-8, I don't see why he wouldn't. I mean, Dallas does have everything locked up. He's a good play at 10-8. It's Luka. I ain't got to tell you about that. Even if he only gets like 30 minutes, I mean, at this point, it'd be worth it. But I'd rather pay down here at Dame dollars because Portland has to win. They have to win to make the playoffs. How about Phoenix, huh? Did you guys know that Phoenix is undefeated in the bubble this year? Undefeated. That's amazing. That's amazing. But Dame Lillard, 9-8, one of my favorite pay-up options. We know he's going to play. We know they're not going to rest these Portland guys. And he's 9-8. Next up, we got Devin Booker, King Booker, Booker T. Devin Booker, you guys know he don't disappoint at all. He's still too cheap at 8-8, guys. Phoenix has to win. They got to keep winning. They want to go undefeated in this bubble. So Devin Booker, get him in there against Philly, right? You think, oh, Philly's got a bad defense. But guess what? Philly ain't playing nobody. They're playing Bob down the street, all right? They're going to be calling up people that are in the local high schools in that area to come play. Everybody in Philly's freaking gone. All the starters gone. So shouldn't be a problem. Devin Booker should feast. Next up, CJ McCollum should have his minutes locked in at 7-6. The key word, minutes locked in, is what we want to hear right now, right? 7-6, why not? There's going to be so much value on here. You only have to trip off of this. So CJ McCollum, 30-point club, absolutely, positively, yes. Ricky Rubio, not so much. Kemba Walker, y'all know what he can do. Now, with the Pelicans here, I've been talking, they ain't got no heart, right? They couldn't win nothing. All their starters are going to be gone. So, if Lonzo Ball plays, y'all know him and his daddy, right? Very competitive. I think he might be worth a shot at 6'4". If he gets to start. He hasn't been coming off the bench all year, has been having an off year, but I think he has something to prove. So if he gets his opportunity to shine, he might make the best of it at 6'4". I'm looking into narratives at this point, guys. Next up, if he plays, Bledsoe at 5'5" is good. If he plays, because Milwaukee's rushing everybody too. So we'll see. Fultz, I absolutely love. Orlando's going to be resting everybody. So is Brooklyn. But we've already been there with Brooklyn. We know that G team will beat the damn Lakers. That G team is no joke. Man, they already beat Milwaukee this year with Giannis. Yeah, I know Giannis only played the first half, but they were winning after that first half. But Fultz at 4'6", he should get some time. He should get some run. I don't see why he wouldn't, guys. Honestly, at 4'6", we just got to see who's going to start. Next up, 4'3", Alex Burks should get some run here. With all these Philly guys out, they're all out, all of them. Burks can get stuff done. I mean, he's not going to break the slate or nothing, but at 4'3", 30-point club, absolutely. Same with campaign here. It's election season, so campaign should be, I was gonna say a very cheesy, stupid joke. I'm gonna refrain from that. That was way too cheesy. But he's only 4K. He should get some run. I don't see why he wouldn't. But I mean, if you guys want to pay down for even more of these guys from Philly, from like Philly, Milwaukee, all these teams that are not going to play. I mean, you could go campaign, but I don't think it's really necessary. Now, Russell Westbrook, if he plays 30 minutes at 9-3, I guess San Antonio has to play their full. They're going to play all their players too. But at 9-3, I'll probably rather go Dame or Devin Booker, right? But Russ, you can play him. I believe no, he's only point guard eligible. So yeah, I'd probably go. So if you go Booker, you can do Russell and Booker and still have. Trust me, guys. You might even have to leave salary on the table, like I did today. I left like 2.4K on the table. It was just stupid crazy. But Russell Westbrook at 9-3, triple double machine, no James Harden. He's gonna play, as far as I know, right? We don't know. Maybe he God knows. But yeah, he should get the. I haven't heard anything else. Until I do, I'm gonna assume he's gonna play at 9-3. DeJounte Murray's interesting at 6'2". It's just even if he gets his full run, you don't know if he's gonna get you 30 fantasy points, right? Derek White could be back. He's questionable. So if Derek White is back, you're just gonna roll it with Derek White here with forehead, right? He got hurt that last game, but San Antonio needs to win. So he's questionable right now. What was it? It was a left knee contusion, so a bruise on his knee. We'll see. We'll see if Derek White takes that shot in the knee and gets his butt out there. If so, one of my favorite plays in the 6K range. Next up, Marcus Smart might get some run, maybe, but he's probably considered one of the starters, so he might sit. But if he doesn't sit, y'all know Marcus Smart can fucking go off. So get him in there. Next up for Brooklyn, Chioza at 4-4. One of the safer, like, you know his floor, right? If he gets 30 minutes, probably get you 20 fantasy points on a bad day. On a good day, probably 30. So Chioza against Orlando, who's not going to play nobody probably. Yeah, get him in there. We got so many value plays, guys. We got Corey Joseph, Sacramento, Queens, baby. Going up against New Orleans. They ain't going to play nobody either. If Corey Joseph gets to start here, we all know from days past that Corey Joseph can put up a 40-burger, no problem. So if Corey Joseph gets to start, get him in there, guys. We already know that De'Aaron Fox he's out. So we already know that much. So Corey Joseph, get him in there. Next up, Brad Watermaker. I don't see why he don't get no run. He's always backing up, right? Watermaker, he should be good for about 30 fantasy points. Again, another one that's not gonna break the slate, but Watermaker, I don't see why people aren't talking about him. I would definitely check him out, and I would not be surprised if he does get the start at 3-6, going up against Memphis. Next up, Jeremiah Grant. I don't know. Brooklyn, right? Either if he starts, I'd say go for it. If he comes off the bench, nah. Next up, Patty Mills at 3-3 is interesting, especially if Derek White misses. Patty Mills might come off the bench. I mean, at 3-3, what's he got to get you? Like 20 fantasy points? Even from what I remember, from years past, he really wasn't that good. So you were lucky if you got 20 fantasy points out of Patty Mills. So at 3-3, though, it's worth a shot. Then you got more like Freddie Jackson. You got Frank Jackson at 3-1, who could, for the Pelicans. See, there I am with stuttering, guys. I'm really not that nervous tonight, actually. I'm actually okay, but it's hot in here. Look more like Freddie Jackson is 3-1. He's been getting backup minutes this season, but we don't know. But definitely in consideration. If he gets a start, he can get 30 to 40 fantasy points. So get him in there. Next up for Philly, Shake Milton. We assume he's going to start because he's always coming off the bench. 5-1, though. That's kind of steep for Shake Milton if you really think about it. I'd probably pass because that's not really value, guys. That's not. 5-1, no. All right, so let's go to, you know what, guys? Let's go back to the main. By the way, this is Draft Dashboard. It's only $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have this amazing tool. Draft Dashboard is the truth. It's only $1 for 30 days. And you get the NBA cheat sheet, guys. You get access to all my player pools, all my save lineups, and the cheat sheet. Because if he can't win, cheat. Just like them Houston Astros. All right. So let's go over the injuries before we move on to the shooting. Whatever. Porzingis is questionable. Giannis is questionable. I don't think he's gonna play. Fox, Zion, Rashawn Holmes, Brandon Ingram, Drew Holiday, all out. I heard Dorian Finney-Smith also is gonna be out. Porzingis, we don't know. Whiteside, like it matters. Josh Richardson's even out. Even his, never mind. Embiid will be out. Tobias Harris is questionable. I'd be surprised if he plays, to be honest with you. But if he plays, we're at 8-5, though. Nah. Horford's questionable at 6'3". Nah. Oubre's out. Who the fuck is Tyler Zeller? Look at this goofy-looking mother. Look at him. So, yeah. Russell Westbrook is probable. James Harden is out. Gordon's probable. Aaron Gordon's doubtful. Michael Carter-Williams doubtful. Evan Fournier is doubtful. See what I mean? Jared Allen. At least we know the night before, right? Jared Allen's out. Terrence Ross is out. Garrett Jedi Temple is out. Joe Harris out. Karis LeVert out. So there we go. There's the rundown. So let's get back into it. Guys, just play light. Just play light. If you have to play DFS, play baseball. Baseball's easy. We can cash in baseball with our eyes closed. I've lost 3 times this season. That's it. All right, so let's go to shooting guard. Devin Booker, we already went over. We went over him. Jaylen Brown's not going to play. Bogdan Bogdanovic, if he plays for them Sacramento Queens, I don't know why they don't raise his price. But at 5'5", that's a steal. He should be chalky again like he was last slate, but if he gets a start, roll him out at 5'5". Why wouldn't you? Buddy Hield, if he gets a start at 4'8", yes. Buddy Hield will be draining those threes. If you watch that last game, when he came off the bench, he hit like 4 threes in a row. And then the coach said, go take a seat. I cannot stand this coach from Sacramento. Can't stand him. Next up, we already went over Fultz Jj Reddick. If he gets a start, which I got a feeling he might, after saying, like, I want to earn my way back on that starting squad at 4-3, that's a no-brainer, guys. Got 47 fantasy points last game, that's all. So Jj Reddick, get him in there. Let's see. Garth Brooks' illegitimate son. Why does he make my video every night? Because he gets 42 and 38 and 29 fantasy points. That's why, guys. If he gets a start at 5'4", easy plug and play right there. He won't let you down, I promise. I love this kid. Get him in there. Next up, Gary Trent Jr. at 5'1". I don't know if we got to go there this time. Now, I know it's Portland, and I know they got to play. He's coming off a 2 bad game. Well, 29 points ain't that bad, but 5'1" on this particular slate, we can probably do better. Let's see. Lonnie Walker's in 4-3. I don't feel like this is a problem, right? 26, 25 fantasy points. You've been playing 29 to 30 minutes. Now, especially if Derek White is out, run with some Lonnie Walker. Now, if Derek White is in, I'd probably be off of it. So, it's all about Derek White for San Antonio as far as these guards go. Now, Pat Connaughton got the start today. I don't see why he wouldn't get the start again. At 3-4, get him in there, guys. Cheap Milwaukee value. Value. Let's see. Each one more. Nope. Maurice Thimble's 3-2. Maurice Thimble. Oh my goodness, it's a thimble. Like a thimble. He's only 3-2, guys. He should get plenty of run tomorrow. He did play 33 minutes last game. It's just he's so scoring dependent, but he has no choice. He's got to score. So 3-2, all this value, guys. We just got to get the value right. We got to get who's playing right. But you best believe we will. So I hope you're taking notes. I know I'm going pretty fast, but guys, I have 50 players that we're going over here. This is a new record, 50. So we just got to stay focused. If we stay focused, we can cash tomorrow. All right. So you got to take that in consideration. He's 3-2, but he gets the minutes, but is he going to pay off that 3-2 price tag? Hell yeah, he is. To pay off 3-2, all he's got to get is 20 or more fantasy points. I mean, Korkmaz, maybe at minimal salary. Korkmaz he got the start last year a couple times, did pretty good. It's a risk. Last time against Phoenix, he did get 30 fantasy points. Why not, right? All these Philly guys are out. Korkmaz, I would not be surprised if he does get the start. All right, so let's go to small forward. Sorry, it's taking a second here. Maybe I got to click on it. There we go. All right, so DeMar DeRozan at 8K. I feel good about it because I know he's going to get the minutes and I know his potential. All right, if this was a regular slate, I'd probably fade him at 8K. No joke. Going up against Houston, though, San Antonio is going to have to put up a lot of points. A lot. And DeRozan is the key. It's all on DeRozan, man. He needs to shine this game. And I think he should. I really do. So get him in there at 8K, the DeRozan one. Carmelo Anthony's been mellow. They call him that for a reason because Melo has been money, man. Especially for that 30-point club. He's only 5'6". 2 games in a row, he's gotten over 30 fantasy points. He gets the minutes, right? He's a veteran. He's in that mode. He knows they got to win. So he's one of them captains on that team. He's one of those leaders. He's got to lead by example. So Carmelo Anthony, get him in there, guys, at 5'6". Let's see. JJ, we already went over. Robert Covington at 6'7". I don't think you got to go there. That's a little steep for Covington. Rudy Gay. Been playing like a monster. A monster. He's only 5'8". Why he's still coming off the bench? Well, ask Popovich. Because Popovich is an idiot. 26, 21, 28 minutes, guys. Look at these. Look at this output. 42, 34, 38 fantasy points. I've played him the last 3 slates, so I know. Last time he played Houston, he got 37. So at 5'8", Rudy Gay is a must play. I don't care if he starts or not. Get him in there. Let's see. We already went over Lonnie. Thimble. Cameron Johnson's interesting at 5'2". If he got 5'2" left over, he did have a good game today. He's just so hit and miss, right? The minutes, the points, he's just either going to get you 38 or 22. So you're taking a risk. But Phoenix, I'm loving Phoenix because they're undefeated. I like winners. Number 2, they got to win. They got to keep winning. So I like Cam Johnson, guys, at 5'2", if you can fit him in there. Then for Brooklyn, we got Timothy. TLC is what everybody calls him. Don't go chasing waterfalls, guys, when you're picking your players, because you don't want no scrubs. All right? Kind of creep if you got to sneak out and make a lineup at work. 3-6. That just came off the top of my head. I'm not even lying. Get him in there, guys. Whenever he gets a shot, 20 to 30 fantasy points, yes, sir. Get some TLC in your life because you don't want no scrubs at 3-6. All right. Because you know what? At this point of the season where everything's going crazy, we ain't too proud to beg. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to power forward. Nurkic, must play. 9K. I don't care. There's plenty of value. No excuses why you can't play Nurkic. He's going to get his full run. He's going up against a Dallas team that, they got Porzingis down there, but you know what? They're ranked 22nd in the league against center, so I'll take it. Nurkic should have a 40 to 50 fantasy point game. 9K, get him in there. Next up, hopefully he shows up to school on time. DeAndre Ayton, 7'9". Hopefully he takes his damn COVID test. I'd normally say it's a bad matchup against Philly, but Philly's no more. They got the third string players coming out. So Ayton at 7'9" should get you about 40 or more. Get him in there. Valencia, I think his ownership's going to be bare minimal because he screwed so many people last time with his 4-minute having ass, right? But if people are going to sit, this fucking coach might just say, fucking knock yourself out, right? It's just, I don't know what he has against. This coach holds grudges. He holds one against Buddy Hield. We all know that. That's no secret. And then Belizia, he did something to piss him off. And look at it's Schroeder Skywalker, everyone. Schroeder just came by to say hi. He's already getting ready for the MLB video. He's going to give you his home run calls. But he just wanted to pop in and say hi to everybody. This is the man right here. So if you guys don't watch my MLB videos, he gives you his 3 home run calls. We call it that segment Schroeder's Picks. And we got to reflect and see how you did. You should have done all right. I mean, everybody hit a home run tonight. But, yeah, back to Belizia. Get him in there at 4-9 if he's going to get the start. Because we all know what his ceiling is. So, especially if he gets some extra run. And my boy, Jabari Parker, one of my favorite players of all time. 3-1. I'm not exaggerating. I love this guy. If he finally gets his shot. Look at he played 12 minutes last game, got 21 fantasy points. If they let Jabari go, put his ass in there at 3-1. Don't play around. Get him in there. All right, let's see. Ilyasova, hey, if he gets a start, why not? At 3-5, he can do damage. Same with Gary Clark here. I don't see why Gary Clark doesn't get the start. Orlando's going to be sitting everybody, including that Vooch motherfucker. There's some other YouTuber on here who fucking loves Vooch. You guys know who I'm talking about. He sounds like that teacher from South Park. Oh, I just love Vooch. I can't wait to get to Vooch. Vooch this, Vooch that. I'm like, shut the fuck up, you Vooch-loving motherfucker. God, that guy's so annoying. But, hey, I'll give it to him. He's got like 20,000 subscribers. That's 16,000 more than I got. So, that just bugs me. Like, he's telling people to play Vucevic tomorrow. I'm like, mother, he ain't even going to play. But Gary Clark should get some run. And at 3-4, all this value, guys. Try not to be overloaded with the value. Harry Giles should get some run. You would think, right? Because we all know Alex Len. I think he's injured. That's the only explanation I have. Because I know he's a great basketball player. So, if Giles is turned loose, like they turned loose Boban today, Giles can go off for at least 20 to 30 fantasy points. Especially at 3-2. Karooks at 4-1 should start. Should get about, 20 to 30 fantasy points. Anything more than that is just a bonus. Next up, Nicole Melli could get a start here with the Pelicans, right? You would assume so. No Zion, no Favors. So who else? I think Melli should get it. At 3-9, Melli is money. Get him in there, guys. And gals. I have a lot of lady viewers too. All right, so let's go to center. That Vooch-loving motherfucker. All right. So Porzingis, if he starts at 8-2, is a no-brainer. Y'all know to get him in there, right? I ain't got to tell you? Okay, good. Should be a good game against Portland. Brook Lopez, I'm willing to give him another shot. After he went out there, after these 2 games here, a 50 and a 31, it was a tough matchup, though. I should have known better. But against Washington, unleash Brook Lopez. If he gets to start at 5-3, guys, unleash him into your lineups at 5-3. Let's see. Enes Kanter maybe even get a shot, right? I know he's old, but if they're going to rest their players, they don't play him anyway. So why not roll out Enes Kanter as a starter? If they do at 3-2, guys, you already know he's a points per minute monster. Get him in there. Let's see. Tice, I don't know why I have him checked off. Oh, I meant to check off Jakob Portal. He should get the start. However, Mr. Foul Trouble here, I don't know where that came from because he didn't used to be like that. But if he manages to stay out of foul trouble at 5-5, Jakob Portal's good between 20 to 40 fantasy points, guys. The only reason why he got 22 minutes, foul trouble. 26 minutes, foul trouble. So if he can stay out of foul trouble, Brian, keep your hands to yourself. And you guys ever shout out to the DFS 5-pack. I love those guys. I've been watching them for years. But you look me straight in the face and you tell me Jakob Portal. Don't tell me he don't look like the guy from the 5-pack. That's him. Look it. But shout out to those guys. I've been watching them for years. But yeah, Jakob Poeltl, get him in there at 5.5. We already went over Urson. Now Robert Williams. I know he was in Mrs. Doubtfire, right? But only 3-3. I don't see why he don't get minutes. 18, 11, 14 minutes normally. You jack that up to about 25 minutes. Robert Williams, Mrs. Doubtfire here should get you about 30 fantasy points at 3-3. So get him in there. You already went over Giles, Karoops, Melly, Kyle O'Quinn. If he gets a start at 3K, it's worth a shot. O'Quinn probably gets you about 25 to 30 fantasy points if he gets 30 minutes. It's possible. I remember all those games where Embiid was out and then he was his backup and he put in work. So that's it, guys. I know I went a little fast. That's why it's a recording. You guys can pause it, take notes, do whatever you can. But I've laid out all the possible scenarios that'll bring us to glory. All right? Come here, Schroeder. All right, you can come back. Okay, buddy. All right, so let's go to the lineup optimizer here. There's just so many. I have 50 watch players, so if you are subscribed to Draft Dashboard, you get all my player pools, guys. So you get the GBP and the cash lineups, whatever you want. This is Draft Dashboard. It's only $1 for 30 days. I would say you know how many cat treats that'll buy, but his cat treats and his cat food, don't even ask how much that is. Way too much. But his mom spoils them. Don't forget, guys, www.dfsclub.com. Come join the family. We'd love to have you. I mean, I love this group. I love this community. Y'all make me laugh. We have fun, and it's all day. It's a marathon, especially with the shit times known as 2020 going on. I just go into this chat room, and y'all just make my day. All my worries are gone. So shout out to you guys, and shout out to you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell icon in case I go live, which I might tomorrow with all this shit happening. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. Let's see if I can get to 100. Once I get to 100, guys, I'll start giving cash prizes away. All right? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Give me your feedback, whatever. I can take it. Just don't be rudely disrespectful and you won't be blocked. All right? Other than that, let's go. Let's go. Play light. Save that bankroll for MLB because MLB is just too damn easy. That's easy money is what we call it over here at the club. So let's say our prayer. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. God bless your friends, your neighbors, if you like them. Where we go one, we go all. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Absolutely nobody. And we are out, you guys. I'll see you in the next MLB video. All right, guys. I love you. Take care.